Hey guys, what's going on? Premium Ghost here and welcome back to Unturned 2 Private Beta. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys 5 tips or tricks that you may not know about in Unturned 2. So we'll go ahead and hop right in and take a look at some of these features. Alright guys, for tip number 1, we're going to be looking at the new Unturned modular weapon system. So Unturned 3 is going to be fully equipped with a modular weapon system that allows you to take almost every single piece of a gun apart. So as you can see, we have our Eagle Fire here, and below it you have each of the different things we have equipped. So you have upper rail, you have a sight, you have a handguard, you have a stock, and you have a barrel. Now each of these items, if you look at it, is going to tell you exactly what it does. So for the stock here, as you can see, it's going to give you a 100% increase in aiming speed and 50% increase in aim walking speed. Once you take the pieces off, you just have the bare butt of the gun, but you can still shoot it. So as you can see, the guns still operate without any of these pieces, but the more you add, the better that gun is going to be. You can add them on just the exact same way or dragging them over the top. It's going to be really interesting to see how this feature expands with the development of Unturned 3, because imagine the possibilities. You know, you can take the sight off, you can take the handguard off, and you can add a completely new one for all sorts of different results. A couple things Nelson has said about this feature is that there's going to be all sorts of different sights for the guns, and they all have a specific rail size. You'll be able to have several sights equipped to the same gun, and then you'll be able to use one hotkey to switch right through them. So it's a really exciting feature and a really exciting mechanic, and I really can't wait to see it in full action when Unturned 2 releases. It's going to be really good. Alright guys, tip number 2 is going to be concerning multiplayer. So as we know, Unturned 3 was a multiplayer experience, and Unturned 2 will be no different. But it seems like we have a couple other multiplayer features, including a possible split screen multiplayer that seems to be partly implemented right now. So if you go ahead and hit the backslash on your keyboard, your screen automatically splits into 2 players. As you can see, you can come over here, add a player 2, add a random name in there. In this case, we're going to do Premium Ghost 2, add that there, and then we have 2 characters. Right over here, we'll see Mr. Premium Ghost 2. It's going to be really interesting to see if maybe Nelson is potentially doing this for use on other platforms other than PC, Xbox, PS4. Maybe there's going to be a Switch version of Unturned. We'll see. On to the next one. Alright guys, here we are with tip number 3, and it's all about vehicles and changes to cars in Unturned 2. So, in Unturned 3, we were able to find a car, walk right up to that vehicle, get inside, start it up, drive it away. It's not the case in Unturned 2. If you see, when I try to get in this vehicle, it is actually locked, and unless you have a car key, you are not able to get into that vehicle. So if you don't have a car key, good luck getting anywhere. Go ahead, unlock it, then we can hop on in. Much different from Unturned 3, we're actually able to turn the car on and off. So I'm going to go ahead, turn that key in the ignition, and there we are. We're in first gear. Let's get driving. There we go, slowly speeding up. And a major change is that now cars slide and can potentially spin out on you. As you can see, when I'm driving, if I'm going too fast and trying to make a turn too sharply, I'm going to slide the other way. A really good way to demonstrate this is with the emergency brake. So I'm going to go ahead and drive here, switch it to third person so you can see a little better. I'm going to hit that emergency brake. Look at that vehicle slide. This is so incredible. Vehicles have had such a major upgrade, so much work put into them by Nelson. I'm so excited about this change. Another thing that adds a little more realism is if you're driving a vehicle and you crash or hit something. In Unturned 3, nothing much would happen. Your car would just take a little damage. But now, in Unturned 2, we have a little more problem with that. So go ahead and watch what happens when I ram this barrier. there we go. My windshield is completely shattered. My car flies over. Think of all of the things Nelson can do with this feature. It just blows my mind, the things that could potentially be coming with vehicles. Another feature concerning car windows is that we will have the ability to roll down each window. So imagine your squad's driving through town, roll down a window, take a couple pop shots at a zombie, roll that window back up. You have a little extra protection from that window. But keep in mind, if someone can see you and you're driving your car, they can take out that window and get right to you. One shot from this rifle is going to knock that window out, leaving you and your team exposed. Like I said already, guys, this is one of the features I'm most excited for in Unturned 2. It's going to be so incredible, especially when we get to different types of vehicles that I hope will be in Unturned 2. Let me know what your guys' favorite feature is so far. I look forward to hearing that. Alright guys, the fourth thing I want to show you guys is that now in Unturned we have a free look option. So, in previous versions of Unturned, when you were running, you had to turn your entire body to look different ways, but not anymore. If you hold the left Alt key, you're able to swivel your head independently, get a look around without messing up your running. This also works if you're prone on the ground, scoping with your gun, you can go ahead and look on the other side of you. You're currently able to do that when you're looking down a sniper scope. I believe that's something that's going to be changed because it does look a little glitchy, a little strange. I'll go ahead and show you guys that really quickly here. So when you have the sniper equipped, if you zoom in and then free look, it's a little messed up. So I assume that's something that's going to be changed, but this feature I really like. It's really nice to be able to look around while you're running and not have to worry about where you're going. In addition, you can also do this while you're driving. So just like we talked about in the last tip, all the new driving mechanics, it's even better when you can independently look out each of your windows to see where you're going. Make sure you're not about to get into a serious car accident Unturned, because nobody wants that. Alright, one more tip. Alright, here we are guys, the final little tip I have for you guys concerning Unturned 2 isn't even in the game. We are going to look at 2 sites where you can keep up with all of the upcoming features for Unturned 2 as well as every single update that's coming. So the first one we're at is the Unturned 2 roadmap in Trello. So as you can see here, we have an entire list of everything that Nelson the developer is planning on adding. I'm not going to go over all of this stuff. I don't have time to talk about all of it, but as you can see, he has a lot of plans and a lot of major changes from previous versions of Unturned 2. So I'm going to put a link in the description for this Trello as well as the next site I'm going to show you guys, so you can come and take a look for yourself. Because guys, the things he has planned is incredible. And you can also see the things he's completed, which some things were just completed today, so that's pretty exciting. The next thing I'm going to show you guys is the Smartly Dressed Games blog. This is where Nelson updates us on everything that's happening for Unturned 2, as well as the occasional post for Unturned, the original. So if you see right here, this one was just posted a little bit ago, and this is talking about everything he's been working on this week. So if you guys want to stay up to date with everything that's happening in the Unturned community, everything that's happening with Unturned 2, I highly suggest checking out that description, finding links for both of these sites, and keeping up there. Also, make sure you subscribe because I'm going to be covering this stuff in update videos as it comes out. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and until next time guys, have a fantastic day, evening, or night. Thanks guys.